So first attack from the cross collar series is the cross collar choke. So Shay's got inside control, just as we covered last time. If his elbows are tucked, I can lift my hips. My right hand's easier to come in there. I'm going to bring my hand the whole way up, so my shoulder is coming to the inside. Then I make the grip, and then I tuck my elbow to my body so he can't re-swim inside. Second hand comes in, now I'll find that grip, and I'm pulling with my knees to break him down. I want to be taking all the slack out of the lapel. So my right hand is the primary grip. And again, from here I can start to tie this arm up. The strength in the cross collar choke is when you're going for other things. If you go for it straight away, you're probably not going to get it, but we're going to look at the triangle and the omoplata, lots of other attacks from here. But from here, two angles of attack. I can hip out on my side and bring my first hand inside. So once I slide that into the collar and I recenter again, all it is the curl of my wrists. I want to be turning my hands so the sharp bit of my wrist, this part is against his jugular, and then the second one, the second grip will never be as deep because more than likely Shay's going to be defending. But as long as I have that, it's just really curling my wrists, bringing my elbows to my hips, and getting ear to ear. Probably one of the most important things when you go for the cross collar choke is not to tank your arms. You know, use about 30%. If you feel you're not getting it, then start looking for something else, or start, you know, trying to get more snugger with your grips. Just cut an angle on this side, bro. So he's my biceps pinned, he's got inside control. I lift my hips, swim this inside. The turn of my shoulder makes that first grip. Second one comes in. I can re-grab here. I'm breaking this posture down. It's all about that primary grip, that right hand grip. So first one is, I can turn on my side, and now from there I can slide my left hand in. So that's 4 fingers inside, the same as my primary grip. Once I'm there, back flat on my back, turn my wrists, and now it's just the curl of my wrists. Probably a common counter, just turn this way, bro, will be people tuck their chin. Show you how to deal with that. So again, swim inside, find the collar, and make that first initial grip. Swim inside, get it snug. Let's just say, I've made my first grip and Shay sees I'm going for it and he tucks his chin. All I'm going to do is use the connection of my forearm to lift this forearm up till I get that second grip. Then I drop it down. I just keep coming until I'm on the jugulars. Alright, tuck your chin, bro. No, I'm on them, it doesn't matter. Curl the wrist gets it. And sometimes what happens is when you go for this, Shay'll defend with his left hand. His free left hand, it'll try and like stop me grabbing. You know, he'd be defending that space, yes. So if that's the case, notice the way he's got the inside track with his left hand controlling this area. All I'm going to do is, I'm looking into Shay's right ear. I'm just going to move my head so I'm looking into this left ear. My left forearm is just going to chop down. I make connection first, then I make the grip. Once I'm here, I'm just going to turn my elbow to the inside, recross, and again he's his chin tucked, so it'll always be the arm that's on top that does the carjack. I just lift up, drop down, lift up, drop down. Now it's just the curl of my wrist that gets it. So again on that, he's my biceps, he's got inside control with his arms. He's getting ready for the pass. I lift my hips, hand swims inside but comes high to the point where my shoulder's free. Then I make that first initial grip, and then I tuck my elbow so he can't re-pummel inside. As he's trying to, I'm swimming inside and making 2 grips at the collar. As he tries to posture, I'm pulling with my knees so my legs are engaged. Now I make that first initial grip. Already Shay has his hand in to stop the underside cross collar choke. If that's the case and I feel that pathway is closed, I'm just going to move my head the other way. Okay. I don't make the grip first and then Shale tuck his chin and then I'm having to use the car jack. I drop this in. I want the fat part of my forearm on his jugular. Then there'll always be a piece of material to grab here. Once I'm there, I turn my elbow down and just the curl of my right wrist is going to get the choke. If he has a tucked chin at this stage, it'll be my left arm that pries this up, drops down, pries up, drop down until I'm there, and then I curl. If I'm going for the under choke and I actually do get it in and he tucks his chin, it'll be my right arm this time. It's always the hand that's on top. Just lift up, drop down, lift up, drop down. Even though his chin is still tucked, I have connection with my wrists to his neck. And just turn this way, bro. Emphasizing the fact that when I put my hand in, the fat part of my forearm is on his jugular. Fat part's on the jugular, but when I go to finish, I'm going to turn so that the thinner part of my wrist, this part here, is the one that makes a connection. And now it's just the curl of my wrists. It's just this that gets it. If you've got connection, it's going to make the choke a lot easier, and then you're not using a lot of arm pressure. One more mistake people make when they go for the cross choke, just relax 1 second, is they start to flare their elbows out. If you've noticed, anytime you go for the cross choke, anytime you're pulling with your elbows, that space, that V between my wrists is getting bigger. You're actually creating more space, making it harder to finish the choke. Positioning of my elbows are bringing them to my body. So I'm actually bringing my left elbows to my body. I'm also trying to get my ear beside his ear. So if I finish the choke without wrist control, or without using my wrists and just keeping my arms the way they are, it would be this movement here. Another good thing of practicing the cross collar choke to get this ability to finish with your wrist is try to do it with straight arms. So I put two hands in, I'm just curling using my wrists. Just means that if you have that ability to finish with your wrists, when you add in the elbow movement and the head-to-head movement, it's going to make the choke a lot more efficient and you have a lot more connection.